one man's vulgarity is another's lyric. And the reason that's my favorite quote is, for me, that sums up the essence of why we need a First Amendment. And that is that the whole process of evaluating the value of speech is a completely subjective endeavor. In other words, speech has different values to different people. We at the Thomas Jefferson Center believe that one of the most effective ways for us to pursue our mission of protecting free expression is to try and get as many people as possible to recognize that. And the most effective way of doing that is through promotion of the arts. Because it seems through artistic expression, most people are best able to grasp the concept of the different value of speech. The Justin Harlan quote is simply a variation on the old saying, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And it's our hope that when most people recognize that concept, they'll also be more reluctant, excuse me, to censor that speech which they think has no value, because they recognize that it may have value to somebody else. It's for that reason that we're so thrilled to participate with the Virginia Film Festival, to bring you this event tonight, and to be a part of this 4-day festival of artistic expression. As an aside, I mean, how cool is it that we live in a town that has a film festival as good as this one? I mean, I have nothing to do with the film festival other than this event, but I have to tell you, working with them and bringing about this program tonight, every person I've dealt with has just been incredible. From Jennifer and Wes to Jay, who brought me out on stage and tracked me down this afternoon because he wanted to confirm some detail, to Jody, that funny guy, that guy with the funny last name, you know, sounds like a hot dog or something. He's a good friend of mine, I can kid to him. But these folks really are remarkable. And this festival is really just an exciting program, and we are thrilled to be part of it in order to promote artistic expression, as I said. Now, I was going to be able to, they said I could do a song and dance about the Thomas Jefferson Center while I'm up here, but you guys don't want to hear that. You're going to hear more about us and the center later, so I'm just going to get to a few housekeeping details about this evening. Immediately following the screening of the film, there will be a live interview with the subject of the film, Mr. Larry Flynt. So don't leave when the film's over. Immediately following that, there will be a book signing by Mr. Flynt in the lobby. He has a new book out called One Nation Under 6. And actually, believe it or not, it's all about how the sexual escapades of presidents and first ladies and other high officers in the United States have shaped the course of American history. That books will be available for purchase in the lobby, and then Mr. Flynt will be available to sign those books for you. Speaking of promotion of the arts, I will get in a little plug for the center. If we have any budding or established poets or songwriters, we are currently in the process of accepting applications for our annual Poetry and Songwriting Contest, First Amendment Rights. Rights spelled W-R-I-T-E-S. It's a lot more clever when you see it in print than verbally. But anyway, we have extended the deadline for that until next Friday, I believe, November 11th. And if anybody's interested in that, we have these flyers that will be out in the lobby as well, so please pick up one of those. Finally, let me ask you all to, I've been asked to ask you all to turn off your cell phones during the screening of the movie. Somewhat ironic coming from somebody who promotes free expression, but we all have our limits. And my limit is people talking during movies. So please, during this motion picture, do not exercise your right of free expression. Hold that off until right after the film. Anyway, again, it's our great pleasure to be involved with this program. We'll tell you a little bit more about Mr. Flynt a little later, or you'll actually hear from him directly yourselves. So thank you all for coming. Enjoy the movie.